Yes, let's discuss the latest hot Hollywood gossip, Juana Maria. Yes, gossip. Because how is it that J.Lo just got divorced? Sabrina Carpenter also ended her relationship with her boyfriend Barry, Susana. And she's messing around with Camila Cabello. I'll share all those details and more in this gossip video, Susana. Because it's coming in quite strong, it's coming with everything. So stick around if you want to find out everything that's happening right now in the world of Hollywood. Yes, the rumors are true. I have wet hair. I'm recording in a different place, right next to the usual one, because I wanted some fresh air. Susana was getting tired of always recording in the same spot, so I said, look, you know what? Let's change the air. So, well, what was I gonna say?
Let's start with this video.
Oh no. Hello, good little dogs are good or evil? Or let's look at this case. Number one, let's start with the gossip of our dear Sabrina. Sabrina has been in the entertainment world for too many years, since she was a fetus, literally. But it is now that she comes to triumph internationally with her music, right? Like, people are super obsessed with her music. People love her to Juana to Maria, and well, her relationship with became public. Barry Kogman, or I don't know what his name is, Susana. I'm sorry, I can't read last names in English. It's the truth. Susana said it and it had to be said.
But well, yes, they literally made their relationship official at the Met Gala. At the Met Gala, what an iconic way to make their relationship public. Susana, my relationship, how I make it public. Well, I don't know, Susana. This has nothing to do with it, but a lot of people ask me to talk about the topic of Sabrina, Joshua, and Olivia Rodrigo. I'm not going to make a video dedicated to that. I'm telling you that from now because it's a very old topic, but small context. Olivia Rodrigo released a song called My License and...
Well, in a few words, she says, my ex-boyfriend taught me how to drive, but now he left me for a damn blonde that starts with that and ends in Abrina lie. But, well, everyone knew that in the end he had left her for Sabrina because there was a lot of giggling between them. They were together up and down to Susana, and what does it matter that people started to fill Sabrina Susana with hate from all sides? My little girl was hate. But we love that she managed to rebuild her career and now people love her. Let's move on to Sabrina Carpenter's relationship with Barry. He attended all her concerts, seeming obsessed with her. Photos emerged of them being inseparable, living life together intensely. Suddenly, they were no longer seen together, despite having even made a music video where he starred. I think it was in the video of Please the Truth. I have never seen the video clips have appeared to me. But well, yes, he appeared in one of the musical videos of Sabrina Carpenter. What can I tell you? It's always dangerous. It's always dangerous when artists are a couple, right? And they've been a couple for a while and nothing happens. But the moment they decide to do a project together, to appear together in the same project, everything ends. I call it the Rosalia and Raul Alejandro effect. They left me traumatized because I saw them super in love. After about 4 years together, they made their first album together and then they separated. Coincidence? I don't think so. What's going on here? That's why I call it the Raulia effect, right? Every time some celebrities release a project together and then break up months later. But they released that project together called Please, 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 Baby Don't Get Me Pregnant, Son of Your Mother. The separation rumors started because, as I told you, they were inseparable. And now, literally, Susana, they were, I don't know, armpit and foot. There's no connection between the two of them. They're not seen together. They're not seen in the same environment. And everyone was getting a little worried about it, right? Because also in Sabrina's interviews, every time they asked her about him, she would dodge the question or talk about him as if he were a great friend when they had already made their relationship public, and she was already calling him my boyfriend. And now my lifelong little friend is going to I don't know, Juana Maria, I don't believe your lies, Sabrina, enough. What else? That blind item started coming out? I think it's called they are like little gossips from close sources, right? But generally, when those types of gossips come out, they are real because there are many gossips that have started like that and everyone says lie, lie, lie. It's real. I'm one of those who always says lie, lie. But I've started to believe them. More than rumors came from someone close to that relationship. Who said that they were having a lot of problems because he drinks a lot of alcohol to Susana. He parties a lot. He likes to party. He likes alcohol. He likes going out. He leads a not very disciplined life. He leads a pretty crazy life. And yes, they were saying that this was something that didn't match very well. Well, with their lifestyles, because she is a very disciplined girl, she knows what she wants. And now that she's living her dream, which was to be a great singer, she wants to continue with that, you know? Not just stay in the moment, not be like those singers who become popular, but a year later, no one remembers them. No, she wants to make history, Juana Maria. But my little one, super undisciplined, he's living his life. Susanna is picking her nose while she's traveling the world. So there were strong rumors that those people broke up from Broken and Who Cares. That the people who work for Sabrina Carpenter, like her publicists, came out to say that they didn't break up, that they have an on and off relationship, meaning intermittent, meaning they come and go, Susanna, that these people break up and get together because they supposedly have a very busy life. Both of them say that, all the celebrities do. That's what all the celebrities say. For me, there's always been a little kiss in between. Yes, 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 I don't want to stir up trouble, but trouble. Obviously, something must have happened between those people, right? What do you mean by on and off? What do you mean by on and off? What is this open relationship? No, you urgently need to treat that hormonal imbalance. And well, it is said that Barry is loose-lipped, kissing here, kissing there, kissing everywhere. Sabrina is very focused on her life. Besides, a lot of people hate Barry because it is said that Barry is a bad father, right? Because his ex-wife likes comments where they throw shit at Barry in general. So yes, I tell you, people attack Barry quite a bit, but many also think it's marketing because Sabrina just released her new album, Little and Sweet, Susanna. So everyone knows that it gives a lot of rating to the album because people think that she could write there the reasons for their breakup. What I believe is that they are together. They are, but I feel that they are marking a Camila Cabello with Shawn Mendes, you know? Like they break up and get back together and break up and get back together. That's how they go through life. Speaking of my two little ones, I tell you, my Sabrina with my Camila Cabello, after they let their hair down, Susanna. Well, there are historical people, there are people, what does it matter? You know that Sabrina Carpenter and Shawn Mendes had their thing and it was quite powerful and they would go partying and the next day they would leave the same hotel. Both disheveled, both in pajamas, but I tell you, quite powerful and well. There were already too many rumors that they were together. They were seen as if on a date together. They commented on the posts about the little heart, about, I don't know, you know, like in quite powerful ways. And, well, obviously they had something and Camila Cabello knew it. What happens at Camila Cabello at that time when she found out that these people she started to like Sabrina Carpenter's stuff, right? Camila liked every Sabrina Carpenter post that appeared. Susanna in stalker mode, and what does it matter? That later even? To Sabrina's posts, you know? She would go into Sabrina's profile without any shame. She's not like, I'm going to create a fake profile to stalk her. No, with my profile, I'm going to see your story. So it comes out there, Camila Cabello highlighted, Camila Cabello official. I really don't regret anything. And well, what does it matter that, well, obviously everyone noticed, even Camila Cabello wants me. I don't know, a video came out of Shawn Mendes and Sabrina that was getting quite viral, and then Camila Cabello uploaded a photo, like, everything was intense and powerful. Suddenly Coachella arrived. According to Sabrina, Shawn Mendes and Camila were still together. Coincidentally, Camila went to Coachella and they decided to meet up. We ended on good terms, Susanna. Well, those good terms resulted in that at Coachella, they started to kiss, they started to smooch, they started to touch each other. Those people then returned, and the showman who told her, look, goodbye, Camila Cabello and I, to Camila Carpenter, to Sabrina Carpenter, he said, look, goodbye, sayonara, my sweetie, I'll stay with Camila Cabello, I'll stay with Camila Hair. And well, he stayed with Camila Hair. And then Sabrina dedicated a song to him, and now she dedicated one on her new album. It is thought that she dedicated Taze because there are many indirects, very direct. It's noticeable that they are for Shawn, for example, in this part where she says, what a surprise that your phone just died. Your self-driving car took you from Los Angeles to Palm Springs. It's nice, but who's with you? And what does it matter that in Palm Springs, Coachella is celebrated, Susanna, and what happened at Coachella, well, the kissing Juana among many other hints. I won't say it directly in this video, but I'll throw many hints about my sexuality. Then Camila and I separated. Again, from Shawn Mendes, I tell you, those people never learn. Those people never learn, I tell you, I believe in second chances. I believe that if something didn't work out at one point with a person, maybe in the future, it might work. But you know, when there have been so many times, so many separations, Separations keep happening, but staying together doesn't. It's not going to happen. Shut your mouth. Next gossip. J.Lo, my little one. J.Lo, my strongest warrior, God's strongest warrior, Susanna. She didn't know that this year, 2024, her literal hair-pulling moment was waiting for her. Her humble moment was this year, 2024 first. The movie that J.Lo released about her love story with Ben Affleck, Susanna, it went terribly wrong. People hated that musical, Susanna. And I tell you, the first project that J.Lo does with Ben Affleck, making their love story public, marking a scandal, right? A scandal effect because they divorced afterwards. After making that project, they divorced. But well, yes, that project behind, she released an album also dedicated to Ben Affleck. Terrible, super bad. No, like 12,000 views that album had? Horrible, but I tell you, 12,000 views is a lot. But for being J.Lo, it's little, Susanna. She ended this journey. Besides that, afterwards, what happened? Well, the documentary, they also did a behind the scenes of the album, well, not of the album, but of the movie. Of J.Lo, people also hated it, hated her attitude, hated how her relationship with Ben Affleck looked, because Ben Affleck seemed like he had no patience with J.Lo, right? J.Lo talked excessively, and Ben Affleck, tired of it, told her to be quiet, even saying she breathed too loudly. This doesn't surprise us because whenever the paparazzi photographed Ben Affleck alone, he had a look on his face that suggested he was miserable and regretted being born. But well, yes, their relationship looked like, I don't know, it didn't look so good, their relationship, the state of their relationship. He also talked a lot about how he doesn't like that J.Lo has such a public life, well, has such a public relationship, that he has always wanted to have a private relationship. He always tells J.Lo, but he says that he understands. That's how J.Lo is. She likes to have things public and shout her love to the four winds. It's noticeable that it didn't work. In the end, J.Lo invested everything in that. $20 million. $20 million that she lost because she didn't get any of the money back at all. And Susanna, what saddens me the most is that the documentary she made about her love story with Ben Affleck, she called it the best untold story, Susanna, and it would have been better if you had never told it, my dear. Watch out! Now she's also divorced from Ben Affleck, and she literally said that he is the love of my life. He always was the love of my life. I know it. Susanna always knew deep down that Ben Affleck was the love of her life, even while she was with other men. Despite their divorce on seemingly bad terms, separating on their second wedding anniversary on August 20th, it doesn't seem to matter now. And that day, she decided to go to court to request the divorce. And she went alone. Usually their lawyers go to request the divorce, right? We come on behalf of Jennifer Lopez Hernandez Perez de la Fuente, and after her, they request the divorce. She went alone, without any lawyers or assistants. She went to represent herself. And I tell you, it's normal, like my little one is her fourth divorce. She already knows how it works. And she said, oh no, it's just that I'm not going to be hiring lawyers. This is my fourth divorce. I already know how this shit works. I already know how this works. I tell you, I will be the same. I represent myself. She left representing herself, right? In J.Lo's separation case, she is representing herself. If this were my divorce, I would do the same. In this situation, I will represent myself. Who needs a lawyer? I get up. Who is the victim? I also get up.
Hey, hold on!
And J.Lo a bit of a brat because Ben Affleck wanted her to give him more time to make their separation public, but J.Lo says she couldn't take it anymore.
And coincidentally, it was their anniversary day, but she said that obviously it was not a coincidence, that for her it is something symbolic to separate that day because it signifies the end, right? J.Lo and Ben Affleck's relationship ended, causing her great suffering. Despite her efforts to make it work since their April separation, Affleck was uncooperative. The divorce papers confirmed their split in April, though she tried to salvage the marriage. J.Lo was rowing with Ben Affleck in the back, eating Susanna there without a chair. He keeps stealing my life, you know. In the end, the relationship between Susanna and Ben didn't work out. I imagine that they took 2 years, Susanna, 2 years to find a house, a home that both of them, they liked. They ended up looking for a $60 million song, a $60 million mansion, and what does it matter? Ben Affleck reportedly didn't like the mansion because it was too far from his children. He wanted to find a house near his ex-wife Jennifer Garner's residence. There are many famous Jennifers in Hollywood, including Jennifer Aniston, Jennifer Lawrence, and Jennifer Lopez. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez moved into a mansion near his ex, Jennifer Garner, the mother of his children. However, after spending 2 years searching for the perfect home, they only lived there for 4 months before separating. The couple couldn't stand each other anymore and decided to part ways.
But a gossip that I just found out is that they usually fought, but in their last fight,
Ben Affleck decides to end the relationship. He left the house, but J.Lo didn't know until she saw it on social media. There she knew it was the end of the relationship. J.Lo then sold her motorcycle collection. I'm going to track you down. You crashed into the wall. Ben Affleck and his partner separated, which was discovered when he was seen moving his belongings to his new $20 million house near his children's home in Berlin. We love humility, and well, J.Lo is also now looking for another house, another humble mansion. It is said that Susanna's actions hurt J.Lo the most. Was that they had formed like a family, like the children were getting along well, but I also saw close sources saying that in truth the children are not even suffering. For the kids it's essential, for Susanna it's like, well, I loved meeting you. It's normal for them now. But I feel it might also be an excuse. That he made an effort, of course, for my children, but it's obvious that she didn't want to separate. Imagine they didn't do that thing of property separation, you know? When you marry someone, especially when you're famous as Susanna, usually famous people do property separations, right? The money they make, what's that called? In the marriage is separated for the person who made the money. But the prenuptial agreement, they didn't even make that prenuptial agreement because they thought they were going to be married for life. They said not to consider the agreement at all. I mean, look at Susanna, they just separated. And yes, they do have to be thinking about that because J.Lo had numerous projects. Being with Ben Affleck and Ben Affleck also being with J.Lo and also the $60 million house. So now they should be divided. The money they made from those projects, split it in half and give it to the other. No, that's not it. No.
No, me.
Feel bad, then yes, they say it's going to be pretty intense, like the discussion about the money, because obviously neither of them is going to want to back down, and knowing J.Lo, she's going to want to claim her little thing, you know? Oh well, but Susanna, what do you think of this gossip? Write it in the comments. I tell you, it's quite powerful. I feel sorry for everything that's happening to J.Lo. I made a video about J.Lo's massive cancellation due to her being very hated. However, Blake Lively has now taken J.Lo's place as the most hated celebrity. J.Lo can now rest after getting up from the chair. From the burn, she got up from the chair of hate. And she gave it to Blake Lively. I also made a video about Blake Lively. Go watch it and write a comment. Write in the comments any other type of video that you want to see. Please give me ideas here in the comments. Of little videos, I send kisses to Anastasio. I love you very much. And it went away from me. Oh no, if you made it this far, you are the real bitch. Yes, you are the real bitch. I'm forgetting everything. If you've watched my old videos, you'll remember I put Patrick and SpongeBob in them. Susanna was quite iconic on my account. I wanted to bring it back in this video. I love you so much. Comment a yellow heart or something yellow so I know you made it to this point. I'll see your comment and say, you are the real deal. I love you. And it went away from me.